You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got big spoilers for you for this week. Nick and Adam Newman are brawling. They are in a physical fight, and they are demanding that Sally choose one of them right there. They put her on the spot. It is big stuff happening, and that's going to all unfold this week on Young the Restless, this brother battle of epic proportions. Nick Newman, of course, decided to walk away from Sally Spectra, but he can't get her off his mind. And Adam Newman takes a big step with Sally this coming week that pushes his big brother to the very edge of his patience. Will Sally choose as the brothers begin to beat each other just to try and stop their fight? Or will she push back? We're going to talk about all this and unpack it for you. But if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Y&R updates and news. So these spoilers are all from a brand new Young and the Restless promo, and it centers on the rival brothers, both smitten with Sally Spectra, and everything gets so much more complicated this week. We're going to give you the video breakdown scene by scene and then the spoilers that link to it so you can have some more context. And after our breakdown and commentary, we're going to show you this sizzling Young and the Restless promo that you cannot miss. The video is titled, "Who Will Sally Choose?" The first scene is Nick talking to Sharon, and his panties are all in a bunch. You can just tell. He's got that constipated look on his face. And he says, "My brother is nothing but a power-hungry narcissist who will do whatever it takes to get whatever he wants. I've had enough." And Sharon's nodding in agreement. They are writing, for my money, Sharon very inconsistently. Remember, she's been pretty supportive of Adam. She wanted Adam to come work with her and Nick. She was practically begging him to. And then all of a sudden, they just did a 180 and started writing it like she hates Adam. And it's a radical shift in a character with no explanation and no storyline explanation for it. It's very frustrating. Second scene, Sally, Adam, and Nick are in her room at the GCAC, and Adam smirks at his brother and says, "Just admit that Sally still wants me." The third scene is Nick grabbing Adam and throwing him down hard while Sally shouts, "Stop it!" In the fourth scene, Adam turns the tables and has Nick shoved up against the door with his fist cocked back, ready to punch him right in the face. The fifth scene, Nick shouts to Sally, "You're the only one who can stop it. You choose right now, me or him." And Adam turns to look back at her while pulling his punch to wait and see what she says. So the spoilers that tie to this are complicated because there are a couple of things going on with Nick and Adam this week. One to do with Sally and another with Victor, but they all kind of feed into each other because both the brothers are dealing with some intense emotions. So Victor tells Adam on Monday that Nate and Victoria are conspiring against him, and he asks Adam to be his ally in this. And of course, his namesake son agrees. But then later, back at the office, Adam sits down in Victor's CEO chair and he notices this little notepad with a doodle of a snake that his dad drew. When you look closer, it's names. It says Nicholas, Adam, Victoria over and over and over to make out the curves of the snake. It's like a viper with fangs, you know. It's not that clever of, a little hint. It's outright pretty obvious. So Adam is very concerned about this. He takes it to Nick, and this is obviously all pre-Brawl. He shows it to Nick. Nick looks at it and says, "Leave it with me. I'm going to take care of it." And so Adam does. So they're, on tenuously good ground earlier in the week. Then on Wednesday, October 25th, official Y&R spoilers say Nick takes the drawing and confronts Victor. And he tells him he knows he's faking whatever this condition he's trying to fake, and he knows he's screwing with all of them. So Adam is very concerned about Victor, while Nick knows that their dad is just fine and is scheming. Adam then winds up kind of bickering with Sally downstairs at the GCAC, and then they wind up talking up in her suite, and he's telling her just how worried he is about his dad and all his angst. She hugs him to comfort him, they kiss, and then they make love. So I did wonder how fast Nick would find out, and it seems like it's going to be pretty fast, because on Thursday, October 26th, Nick confesses something, and I believe that's when his conversation with Sharon from the promo happens. He's going to tell her about his father faking it to mess with them. And I think that's the same chat where he rages about Adam's narcissism, because apparently Nick doesn't own a mirror and he does not see any of these terrible Newman traits in himself. The dude needs a wake-up call. I mean, he's a man whore. He can be a narcissist in his own right, a total himbo, and he routinely targets women that have been with his brother. Not cool. All right. So I believe that the fight scene between Nick and Adam could take place on Friday, October 27th, because a spoiler for Y&R that day says Adam decides to take matters into his own hands. I mean, clearly Nick can't stand the idea of Sally being back with Adam, even though he broke up with her. He walked out. So with the guys brawling in her room at the GCAC, the big question becomes, will Sally choose? And if she does, who will it be? Because Nick said he was breaking up with her to give her time to get her head on straight and decide who she wants. But now he's giving her zero time and is putting her on the spot in the middle of this, what could turn into be a bloody brawl, and making demands. And I just wonder if this whole situation is way too tense for her to be forced to decide. Plus, these guys don't get to tell her that she has to decide right then. You know, that's up to Sally. I'd love it if she picks Adam, because I am a big Adam Sally shipper. I know a lot of you guys are, and some of you do like her with Nick, but I think most people don't want her with Nick. That's the feeling I get just from the comments. But I suspect that Sally might tell them that she's not picking between them, that they can't force her to decide, and that she's going to choose herself, and they both need to hit the bricks and leave her room. That's how I feel it might go. I mean, that's how it should go, because even if she does want Adam or she does want Nick, it doesn't matter. They don't get to force her to make that decision on their terms. I don't think so. We'll see. So buckle up. I'm about to show you the promo in just a second. Drop your comments after you watch. Tell me what you're looking forward to. Tell me if you think she is going to pick one of them, or if she's going to tell them both to kick rocks and give her some breathing room. Hey, if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe, and definitely click a like if you enjoyed this commentary. And now buckle up. Here is your hot new Young and the Restless promo. This has been Belinda from Soap Dirt.
My brother is nothing but a power-hungry narcissist who will do whatever it takes to get whatever he wants. I've had enough.
Just admit that Sally still wants me.
Stop it! You're the only one who could stop it. You choose right now, me or him.